Hula Gnomes! In a kingdom far, far away, there once lived Snow White. One day, she learned that her voice had a special power. Any gnome who heard Snow White's song would turn into a slave. Uh-oh. So began the enslavement and exploitation of the free gnomish folk. Oh. Everyone wanted to use cheap labor that were Snow White's gnomes. So the king issued Special Decree number 628 that ordered to capture all gnomes and send them to Nomentonamo for re-education. The ancient prison received a new name, the Nomentonamo Correction. Nomentomino. I know that's supposed to be like Guantanamo, but I can't say it. Guys, run! Run! Breaking news. A new group of gnomes have fled from Nomentomino. Settings. Gonna bring that, bring the audio down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Story campaign. The big story of the people of the gnomes who rebelled against Snow White. The villain enslaved the proud Gnomen people with her song. Nomo trade has flourished throughout the kingdom, and those who dare to resist are imprisoned in Nomentonamo. Is there a ray of light in this kingdom of darkness? This is the main game mode, where you'll learn the whole story of the gnomes' struggle for freedom. Deck building, card battles, brain-busting quests, story bosses, and mysteries. All of this awaits you in the campaign. Good morning, Chief. You're finally awake. Our lads who ran away from Nomentonamo found you in the dungeons below the prison. Miko said you'd had a creepy mask with Snow White's sigil on and couldn't remember anything. Shame. She obviously fears you. Anyway, here in the resistance camp, you'll be safe. The king's re-education decree means nothing to us. Nobody will put us back in Nomentomino. Sheesh, some spotty memory you've got there. Nomentomino is the center for enslaving gnomes. Humans call it a re-education center. They play Snow White singing there day and night. Gnomes can't resist it. All free gnomes are in danger. We won't hide in forests like rats. Freedom to gnomes! Headquarters. Our radio gnome radar gathers all important information here. Squad. Here you can assemble a squad to go on a mission. Hero. This is a gnome hero. By clicking on him, you can learn more information about him. Okay. Miko the Archer. Okay. Every hero goes on missions with a squad of 10 gnomes. Here you can assemble your starter squad. The hero and the squad lineup determine the tactics used in battles. Volunteers may join your squad during missions, improving or weakening your battle tactics. They will leave your squad after the mission is over. Remember, with every successful mission, you liberate more of our gnomish brethren. You find them here. Roger that. I guess we're gonna start with what they've got for the squad. Onward! Somewhere near is this the resistance camp? This is the resistance camp. Admirers of Her Excellency Snow White, heed our lady's words. A fugitive band of gnomes is hiding in these lands. These scoundrels have bitten the hand that fed them and now are wreaking havoc. They are dangerous and treacherous. All citizens are advised to stay alert until our warden brings the wild gnomes back to their cages. Also, our sweet lady Snow White offers a reward of 10 gold pieces for each wild gnome captured. All wild and dangerous gnomes will be sent to Domino for re-education by our magnificent Snow White for the good of our kingdom. Radar, do you copy? There's this creepy clown guy. Who's that? Darn it, it's Lumion, Snow White's speaker. He's a real creep. They say he washes his face every morning with gnomes' tears as they're writhing from pain to keep his skin fair. Do you copy? There's a reward for our heads. This is bad. It means that the warden has already picked up our scent and is coming closer to our camp, and the locals will gladly serve him as hound dogs for 10 gold pieces. Chief, if you feel alright, go with Miko. You must stop the warden from finding our camp at all costs. Alright, we got you covered. The king, Snow White's puppet, issued decree number 628 for capturing all gnomes and sending them to the Gnome Correction Center. Now, all gnomes in the kingdom are in grave danger. Some flee into forests and form up the resistance, but many still haven't heard about Snow White's decree and are in peril. A combat unit of the resistance led by Miko managed to escape Namatamano, freeing a mysterious masked prisoner and is hiding in the resistance camp. But the warden of Namatamano is on their heels and must be stopped before he uncovers the camp. Alright, so we're trying to rescue Django, a bard, a shield basher, and a fiddle gnome. Okay. Hi, Chief, I'm Bro, the bravest, the handsomest, and simply the best of the best. Like to brawl? Me too. Like to eat? Me too, twice as much. I journeyed across the entire kingdom with Miko and the lads, so I'll be telling you what's going on, where, and why. Radar told me you're not right in the head. I mean that you lost your memory or something. But don't worry, Bro. Bro will always be with you. You're in good hands. Oh no, Valesco! I'm so sorry to hear you have tonsillitis. Stretch, stretch. Water. Hydration. Alright, well, where are we? We're in the Forgotten Grove. The name speaks for itself. We're hiding out in the middle of nowhere, my brother, on the western end of the kingdom. It's a good hiding place. That's where we set up our resistance camp. The warden is coming from the Namatamano GCC up north. We'll come straight at him and attack him before he discovers our camp. Is there a safe path? The warden's snoops are lurking everywhere, and after Lumion has set a price on our heads, all local peasants will be looking for us in every nook and cranny. But guerrilla warfare is our second nature. Look at the ground map. Wieners mark hideouts along the route. That's where our squad can rest and recover. The mark means meeting places with gnome guerrillas willing to join our squad. You'll figure out the rest as we go. Got it. Coo! Cuckoo! 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 Hey bro, you see this too? Dang it! Let's ask Radar. He's our gnome encyclopedia. Radar, come in. It's Bro. Do you know anything about this flying thingamajig with one gigantic eye? Kinda looks like a pigeon. Copy, Bro. It's a rare species. These are Snow White's tamed pigeons, among the first enchanted by her song. Some say pigeon brains couldn't handle the song. They feed on gnome flesh, so be careful. Pigeons flock together. Where there's one, there may be hundreds. Since the pigeons are here, Snow White must be furious about your escape. Don't forget, animals can be enchanted by Snow White's song too. Any street dog, any goat may be your enemy. As we were blabbing, the pigeon flew away. Follow it. Well, there's a quest here, so we're gonna go towards the quest. Hello, Comet. I'm doing good. Things are good. How about you? Combat basics. Your hero's to the left, enemies are to the right. The combat is turn-based. Your goal is to bring the health of all enemies down to 0 and not let the enemies do the same to you. Health and effects are shown above your hero and enemies. Each turn you receive 5 gnomes from the wagon into your hand. Drag attack gnomes, red card, onto the enemy. Drag gnomes on green cards onto the hero or the enemy. See card description. How are you doing, Comet? You need mana to play certain gnomes. Use mana gnome cards to restore it. Give commands by pressing the button on the wagon. Commands cost wieners but give powerful effects. Learn more about them by hovering over the cursor over the commands button. To end your turn, press the end turn button. Then it'll be the enemy's turn to act. Keep an eye on the actions the enemy is taking next turn. They're shown above the enemy. Learn more about them by hovering over the question mark icon. The gnomes that will be added to your hand next turn are in the wagon. The number of them is shown in the lower left corner. Press it to see them. You can find played gnomes in the discard pile in the lower right corner. When there are no gnomes left in the wagon, the gnomes from the discard pile are shuffled and returned to the wagon. Oh, post move. Oh, goodness. That's always brutal. I'm doing pretty good. We have a lot going on, which is honestly really nice. Okay, so they're going to attack us for 5 and put a curse on us. Spotter next ranged attack gnome will deal a critical hit. Okay, so you are range, it looks like. Discard this. Oh, that is the one that got discarded. Ah! That was my fault. I had a feeling that was how that was gonna work, but... They're cursing me with prisoners. How dare? Cleaner removes the target's last buff or debuff. Deals 9 damage once per battle. Selects 1 gnome from the discard pile. Your squad is creeping through the brush past a butcher shop. You spy a chain of sausages next to the entrance, but there's a pack of dogs sleeping underneath it. There's a cook napping on the porch. Do you dare steal it? 75% of the time, you and several of your fighters clamber onto your comrade's shoulders and deftly pluck the sausages from the crossbar. One of the sausages dangles tantalizingly in front of the dog's nose. Just run. You manage to escape and hide in the bushes with a whole string of sausages. Within seconds, the dogs are barking and running around the shop in a frenzy, while the bewildered cook scratches his head, wondering where all his goods have disappeared to. Brilliant heist. Oh, we are at max. Ooh, can we train our gnomes? What happens if we train this one? Goes up to 7, so 14 damage. Interesting. And this one? 2 mana. Alrighty. Oh, upgrading the Bone Setter removes the mana requirement. Hello! El Cold Town. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so since it's our first look at the game, we wanted to take a look at the campaign, and we will probably take a quick look at the roguelite mode as well in a little bit. It's just important to me to show off, like, everything about a game, if I can. Also, you know, we gotta help the gnomes. Gotta. Let's see. I think I am going to choose to upgrade one of these mana lads as well. You know, maybe just in case. Alright. Whee! So, loot. Bottle of cider replenishes the hero's health and the squad's supplies. Inside you find more fighters for your squad. And stone gnomes give you experience and improves your gnomes. Let's take the loot. Yeah, I saw that and it was like bright and shiny on the main menu, and I was like, I might have to take a look at that too. Your team of gnomes stand in front of an abandoned prison cage, and it appears someone's still inside. They quickly produce crowbars and hammers, preparing to break it open. Of course, Comet. Oh, a hit gnome. Deals 5 damage. If the gnome is the last one in the hand, deals 15 damage. Oh! Okay. Sorry about this, Bone Setter. Okay. Just take one off. Totally fair, the life of a game dev never ends. So we have dodge now, so come at us. I will take Cheney. Mostly because the curse does go away at the end of the turn. The Wounded Woodcutter. You take a detour through the forest and discovered an injured human lumberjack. It seemed a wild boar had attacked him. His breath is labored and his eyes fixed on you. As a gnome, you know from experience that humans should not be trusted. Still, is there a difference between helping a human or a gnome? All races are equal, and evil can have dire consequences. As you tend to a wounded woodcutter, you notice he looks at you with apprehension and distrust. Surprised by your mercy, the woodcutter offers you a leather wristband as a thank you. I didn't think you shorties could be so kind. I was always told you were vicious rats, he said. Which fighter will you use it to make armor for? Interesting. Yeah, let's upgrade our... Hey, we reached level 2 with Miko! The heroes received character points and talents. They can be distributed on the hero screen. A new gnome of the heroes clan is also available. You can add him to the squad in the barracks. Oh, so there's different clans like there are in Monster Train. That's so cool! As you leave the woods, you notice a man waving. You crafted a leather bracer with holes for your hands as armor and reflect on whether humans and gnomes could ever live in harmony. Talent points available. When your hero gains a level, he'll earn a talent point. Your hero will become stronger by learning new talents and changing his fighting style. Select the talent to see more information or learn more about it. Shadow of Death, +1 to range gnome damage when the hero has less than 50% health. When killing an enemy... Oh, it looks like I need to take the middle one first. Okay, that makes sense. Clan Gnomes. To battle! I'm gonna say some of that damage was gonna get through to us. Okay, so... we've had water. My posture is good. We are hydrated. We'll put Cheney there. We're going to discard this one, unfortunately, so that we can... only need 5 damage. Deals 2 damage. If he misses, he returns to your hands and gets 2 damage. Ooh! Interesting. And he doesn't cost... He doesn't cost mana, so I am gonna take him. we need some gnomes that don't cost mana. Alright, Cheney. Oh, neat. No, neat, you can look at the map. Oh, that's really cool, so you can make plans. That's nice. That's a nice feature. Alright. Cheney. Okay. Aerosmith, discarding, machine gun, spotter, and yeet. Target has armor. Number for this, please. No curses for you. That time anyway. Grab some armor. Oh, I didn't need to use it because I had armor. You do not have armor, but I will take it. That'll be delightful, actually. That's big damage there. Welcome back, ASO. Well. He was vengeance. Defeat Tutor? We have done it. We have freed the gnomes, chat. Chief, do you copy? The pursuers from Namantamino were defeated. Miko told me you'd fought like the Great Seven in the days of yore. You even took command of the squad while he was showering enemies with arrows. Roger that, we're moving out. Chief, do you copy? Return to the camp immediately. Rocco and his squad are missing. We lost contact with that crazy hero from the Street Fighters clan near the crossroads. Our mission to save the gnomes and the Great Gnome Forest from capture and enslavement is at stake. I repeat, come back to the camp. Roger that, we're coming back. Alright. I would say that's a pretty solid look at the campaign, to start with the campaign. Wait, how does... Ah, there it is. Alright, we're gonna go to the main menu, because we're also going to take a quick look at their roguelite